Hello and welcome to Up the Villa podcast and welcome back to Transfer Hub. It's up and running. We've got the generators going because Transfer Hub is back, Villa fans. Your home of all of Aston Villa's transfer news, rumours, daily news, you name it, you'll find it inside Transfer Hub. So if you are new, subscribe to the channel. I think we're about 8 subscribers away from 8,000, which is an absolutely monster number for us. And I'm really proud. And I just want to say thank you, everybody, for watching. But we did our little episode the other day, and it was sort of like, do we need to go back in the market for another centre-back? A lot of you were saying, I'm okay with the backup that we've got. And some of you were saying, definitely. I was sort of sitting on the fence with it, but now I'm sort of leaning towards maybe we just need to bring a centre-back in, because I think Gerrard went out, didn't he? And he sort of said, right, I don't trust you lot. I'm going in the market and I'm getting myself a nice little centre-back. And Diego Carlos was just that, wasn't he? But with his injury now, it's sort of, with Courtney House sort of looking like he's going to Watford as well, it's sort of leaving us a little bit light in that area. I do back Conte, I do back Chambers. Chambers has not put a foot wrong, has he? But it looks like we are back in the market. The rumours are sort of coming through now. So we've got Duju, Caleta-Car from Marseille. We know that we were scouting Marseille. We know that Purslow, Lang, Gerrard all went to watch Boubacar Kamara. And I remember at the time, some people were saying maybe he's watching Shah, the centre-back for Marseille. But it looks like we've sort of got a decent connection with Marseille. And Duju, Caleta-Car has sort of got a year left on his contract. And it looks like Marseille won't want to be sung twice by sort of like a player running down their contract, them leaving for a fee. So maybe they will be eyeing Aston Villa as a potential sale for Shah, because, you know, they'll want to get some money with his contract running down. We are linked with another centre-back, Victor Nelson, from Galatasaray, sorry. And he has the Copenhagen connection with Johan Lang. So there is a connection there with that one. But I'm not keen on that one. I'd like to stay away from these little connections now. That fee is looking around 17 million. And we are rumoured to be linked with Attilia Cesali. And I'd just like to stay away from that one as well. I know nothing about that centre-back, so you will not find me doing the transfer hub on Cesale. Maybe Neil for Liverpool Maguire podcast has done that one, but I'm going to stay away from that one. And we also, Chelsea Spot, a Chelsea fan channel, are saying that Arsenal and Aston Villa are the two Premier League clubs that are interested in Hudson Odoi. Again, I'm not too sure. I think I'd like to stay away from that one as well. I think at that top part of the pitch, I think for now we are sorted. I don't really feel like we need anything else. We are sort of like top heavy in that area. We need to address that centre of the pitch now, that spine of the team again. And I feel like that's an area that needs addressing. So let's have a look at Duju, Caleta-Car. And in Transfer Hub fashion, we'll have a look at the player sort of profile. So 25 years of age, market value 14.1 million. If we can get him for in and around 10 million, 7 million pounds, I think that would be a great little steal. His defensive stats are 69, tactical 70. That's one of his strong points of his game. Reading of the game, his awareness, his positional. He's really good at positioning himself and being sort of the right area at the right time. He is a really good centre-back, to be fair. Let's have a look at the next slide. So his strengths here say his aerial duels, but I'm not buying his aerial duels. I don't think his aerial duels are his strongest. I think his reading of the game, his position, his pace, he's pretty pacey, he's pretty quick as well. But I'm saying his aerial duels aren't his strengths. Reading of the game are really good. He's a nice, tidy centre-back. He's not as sort of silky and as powerful as Carlos, but I think he would be able to do a job, basically. His SOFA score rating just under my 7. 6.95. Very, very tidy average rating. The back end of last season, his ratings were sort of putting them down a little bit, whereas this top bracket, he was doing pretty good around October, December, January time. Red Bull Salzburg signed to Marseille for £16.7 million. His value sort of deteriorated slightly. He does have Champions League experience with Marseille. His SOFA score rating in the Champions League was 6.73, so pretty decent. So he has got that experience. He's played at the top bracket of European football, which is really good as well. His Liga rating is 6.96, which again is just under that 7 mark that I like. Heat map predominantly on the left-hand side of a back four. Very, very heavy, strong around that area, can play the ball nicely, can bring the ball out from the back a little bit as well. His dribbling's really good, and he can pick a pass, and that's one of the areas that we're starting to see in Premier League defenders at the minute. The ability to pick a pass and play that sort of quarterback role, and that's sort of like a trend, what we're seeing within the centre-backs of the Premier League at the minute. They're all able and comfortable to play and pass that ball and ping the ball and find the right passes. So he's good at that as well. So last season, 26 games, started 24, goals 2, touches per game 76, accuracy per game 92%, accuracy in his own half 96%, and in the opposition half 85%. Backs up what I've just said, and feels the brief of that sort of like ball playing centre back. Yes, the Premier League is a lot faster and a lot quicker. You don't have that time on the ball, but it is a trend that we are seeing in the Premier League at the minute. Accuracy of his long ball 63%, defending clean sheet 6, clearances per game 2.1, errors leading to a shot 2. Total duels won at 71%, which is pretty high. Ground duels won 65%. Aerial duels won 76%. So actually, pretty decent in the air. And total possessions lost 6.2, and fouls 0.4. So Villa fans, let me know, what are your thoughts on Duju, Ćaleta-Car? I'm a big fan, to be fair. I think it would be a good signing. I think it'd be a steady signing. I think it would give us that little bit more competition at the back. And I think he would possibly have that experience in what we need, because it is a big blow. And I think the blow is, it was Steven Gerrard's marquee signing. So I think we've got to go back in that centre-back market. I think it's an area which I think he wants addressing. So, Villa fans, let me know what your thoughts are. I'm big on the 8. We need the central midfielder as well. I've seen a little bit of negativity on social media about the owners in this window, which I think is a little bit too negative for me. Far too negative for me. I think any criticism of these owners is just not right. I think we all know the squad needs addressing, but the window is still open. We've got 2.5 weeks. We have done some good business. We can't throw our toys out the pram just because Carlos is injured. If you take Carlos as a signing as well, it was good business at the start of the window. Yes, we need a little bit more, but I think the squad's good. The squad's there. We just need that little bit more just to sort of take us over that next bracket. I think Greg Evans has said that we earmark the Palace game after that to have a look at the squad to see where we are, which I think is wise. I think some Villa fans are getting squeaky bum time when they're seeing Wolves making signings, Forest making all these signings, but it's about being calm. You can't look at these other clubs and start trying to react and think, oh my God, Wolves are going out and spending 35 million on a midfielder. Last season, we heavily underperformed. You looked at that bench, the players that came off that bench for Villa at the weekend, you were sort of seeing Bailey, Buendia. You've got Archer that looks like he's hungry and he's ready to come on. The centre-backs that were coming on the pitch, Chambers, Conse, the squad's good. The squad's there. We just need that little bit of quality, and I think we'll be fine. Let's all stay calm, right? There's still time left in the window. We are savvy with our business. I like what we're doing. We don't want to just be bringing in players to sort of sit on the bench. It's about bringing in the right players that are going to come into that first team and challenge and be ready. So, Villa fans, let me know what you think of these rumours. Love to hear your thoughts as always. And we will be back for our match preview for Crystal Palace. Up the Villa.